Welcome to Tzu Chi This Week. I'm Su. Thank you for joining us. City volunteers hold a winter aid distribution in Northern Thailand after a flood. We learn from the doctors about the symptoms and causes of glaucoma. A Tzu Chi scholarship recipient and his family volunteered to reciprocate Tzu Chi's help. In Thailand, 40 Tzu Chi volunteers have gone to the Moi area in northern Thailand to hold a winter aid distribution. The reason behind this distribution is because Moi was devastated by floods in September of this year. Back then, Tzu Chi volunteers distributed financial assistance, but they've also found out the villagers desperately need aid supplies. Therefore, at the winter aid distribution, the volunteers distributed daily supplies and winter clothes. A month ago, a group of outsiders came to the Khoi Yaman area in northern Thailand.
Tzu Chi will give you blankets and winter clothes at the distribution. Please come with your voucher.
The volunteers visited households to prepare for the upcoming winter aid distribution. They also interviewed the residents at the village office to understand their needs. A company CEO not only made donations, but also donated his company's household cleaning tools.
Tzu Chi is a role model for us. This upcoming winter aid distribution is very meaningful. Let's work together to spread the positive energy to all.
2 days ago, the box aid supplies have been delivered to Mon for the winter aid distribution.
People have suffered from the floods. However, we've also realized that after enduring sufferings, a blessing will emerge. This year, I'm very happy to have received blankets, winter clothes, and daily supplies. I vow to save 1 baht each day. When the coin bank is filled in the month, I will donate it to Tzu Chi.
This elderly mother and son pair live by themselves. Seeing the volunteers, she's moved to tears.
I am so happy. I cannot help but cry, seeing all of you. Thank you for giving me winter supplies. They really warm my heart.
Helping the villagers in the mountainous regions, the volunteers have warmed their hearts. In Thailand's Khon, tap water becomes cloudy during rainy seasons. As a result, local residents could only use the river water, which is polluted. Upon learning of the difficulties faced by the residents, Tzu Chi volunteers deliver a water purification system to the local health center. In addition, they also hire professionals to repair the water supply system. With miscellaneous items floating on it, the river is polluted. Nevertheless, this river is what the residents of Khon rely on in their daily living. In the beginning of November, Tzu Chi volunteers who were conducting a survey here found out about the water quality problem.
During the raining season, the running water is especially cloudy. We need to wash the medical equipment with the rainwater, but our storage of rainwater is limited. Sometimes the staff will bring and use the drinking water from their homes.
Since the quality of the running water is poor, cleaning the medical equipment has become very difficult.
Upon learning about the difficulties faced by the local health center, Tzu Chi volunteers immediately delivered a water purification system.
Since we used polluted water to clean the medical equipment, during the sterilization process, we found filth marks on the equipment. The bands of the sterilization machine have also lost its proper functions. Now that there is the water purification system, the problem will not take place anymore.
With the water purification system installed, the members of the public can feel more at ease undergoing medical treatment at the health center.
The water being purified by the purification system Tzu Chi gave us is very clean. We can even drink it directly.
With the water purification system, the local residents and the health center staff members have access to clean water. It is beneficial to the health of the local residents.
Besides providing the water purification system to the health center, Tzu Chi volunteers have also hired professionals to repair the water supply system in Kangkui. It is estimated that in a month, the local residents will be able to have a high-quality water supply. In the aftermath of the Camp Fire in the United States, police officers not only carry out disaster relief work, but also help resettle the affected residents. In Paradise City, Detective Jason Miller and his team helped save many residents' lives when the fire struck. Upon knowing that city volunteers are here to help the residents, he provided the residents' name lists so that city volunteers are able to reach more people in need.
Hearing the radio traffic of the other officers that were in Paradise, yelling for help and trying to get people out, no matter about their own safety almost. These guys were standing in the middle of fire at a hospital and trying to get everyone out of a hospital and trying to be the last people on the mountain so everyone else could get out of there. I mean, and listening to that on the other mountainside where I had gotten all my people out, I could get out, and now I'm just making sure people aren't going back in to get hurt themselves, and not being able to go help them was hard. I mean, people say heroes, they're not heroes. They're, the sheriff always uses, they're guardians of the community. We saved thousands of people that day in Paradise. I heard about the Tzu Chi Foundation over there. They were in the corner by the front registration. I didn't understand what was going on. It was 100 Asian people were coming in, and they were just setting up booths and doing stuff. And I'm like, who are these guys and what are they doing here? I had no clue what was going on. I was introduced to Han. He's the CEO of the company, and I asked him what he's doing. And he then told me the story, Master Chen Yin, and how she started everything, and why the foundation is so important to helping people and how they've been able to reach so many people. So I made him a deal. I would give him the list of FEMA names that were coming in so they could reach more people. In return, I got the name of his name list of people who is registered to check off people on my missing persons. I've never seen so many people happy and so many people willing just to dive in and do whatever they need to do to help people that they don't even know. And then them just giving that moment of, hey, are you okay? I think it's nice because it gives them a healing point. It gives them a point of, okay, someone cares about me. It's just not, I'm here to get money or I'm here to get this. It's been nice.
Tzu Chi U.S. headquarters hosts regular free clinics at a high school in California. Dr. Koo, a family medicine doctor from Myanmar, has retired but continues to help patients in need. In addition to providing medical treatment, she also offers public health education to the patients.
Tzu Chi has been safeguarding Mr. and Mrs. Leo's health for 3 years.
We like to seek medical assistance here because it has safeguarded our health. Our physical condition is improving.
Dr. Koo, a family medicine doctor, joined Tzu Chi's free clinics for 4 years. She is stationed in the Abraham Medical Center once a week. She uses her vacations to conduct free clinics in remote areas, hoping to give patients proper care.
I hope that if I can repeat it often, then probably they will remember. And too bad that we only have once in 3 months, which we can see them often. Oh, by the way, I think that I want to suggest one thing. Now we need to get the local referral system. Some people really need to see the doctor more often than 3 months, every 3 months. I like to refer them to somewhere that they can go. I mean, I don't know, it's maybe like a county hospital or somewhere that they have to pay less money.
Tzu Chi hosted not only free clinics at Golden Valley High School, but also offer public health education to prevent illnesses. Residents have also been inspired to be compassionate.
We have saved up 2 bamboo coin banks for those in need. Now it is our turn to give back, so we try to bring our coin banks every time we come.
Glaucoma is the second leading cause of blindness in the Taiwanese population. It is difficult to detect at first, but it gradually affects one's vision quality. Let's see what the doctors have to say.
Hong Kong singer Daniel Chan is many female fans' prince in shining armor. Even though he's over the age of 40, he does not look his age. However, recently he had an episode of acute glaucoma.
Acute glaucoma can happen when the intraocular pressure is around 50 to 60 mmHg. Symptoms like headaches, light sensitivities, nausea, and vomiting. The symptoms are very similar to that of high blood pressure. There's also rapid vision loss in the process.
The risk factors for glaucoma are aging, high intraocular pressure, family history, back cases of myopia, diabetes, and inflammation of the eyes, such as iritis.
My eye pressure would be as high as 50. My eyes would swell and my vision would be all blurred.
When the patient's optic disc is deeper and the pressure on the eyeball itself gets too high, it will cause optic nerve damage.
Glaucoma is the second leading cause of blindness for the Taiwanese population. It's hard to detect in the initial phases. While it gradually affects the vision, that's why many call it the silent thief.
Usually when the eye pressure is rising slowly, one does not have much feelings from it. However, this presses on the cells of the optic nerve, causing injuries. It can even result in cell death. When the optic nerve is fully damaged, it's irreversible.
Family history is also one of the main factors of the disease. It is 4 to 9 times that of the average person, and the age of the onset is relatively low. The Taiwanese actor Johnny Liu, who is in his 40s, had eye surgery at the end of September. Both his father and grandfather had glaucoma. Especially nowadays, the younger generations are glued to their phones, using it at a close distance in the dark. This easily raises the pressure in the eyes. For people with a family history of eye disease, it's advised to have regular annual checkups after the age of 40.
Indonesia Tzu Chi volunteers provided scholarship to help a 16-year-old boy continue his studies. Therefore, his entire family wants to give back by assisting with Tzu Chi's charity events and aid distributions.
Sampai hari ini saya bisa nerusin sekolah saya, gitu, mau ngejar cita-cita saya berkat Buddha Tzu Chi.
16 is the age to move towards your dream. Unlike the others, it's difficult for Afiansia to do so. His father is a construction worker and his mother is a housewife who sells pastry to support the family income. He wanted to continue his studies in vocational high school, but his parents couldn't afford his tuition fees. Fortunately, with Tzu Chi scholarship, he can finally pursue his dream.
I'm not good at expressing my feelings, but I'm very thankful. Thank you, Tzu Chi, for everything you've done for us.
I'm grateful for everyone who has helped us, especially Tzu Chi. If I have some contributions in the near future, I definitely will give back. But for now, I wanted to try my best to help you.
As the whole family really want to give back, they all came to assist the activities held by Tzu Chi, such as charity sales and filter distribution.
I once asked Alfiencia, why do you want to share what you've learned on the stage? He replied, you've said that besides giving people monetary aid, sharing our experiences is another way to give of ourselves. When I heard it, I was deeply moved. I realized that this child grew up well.
As this family helps out at Tzu Chi events to reciprocate the volunteers' assistance, they also proven that love gives one strength.
The Nishu Scholarship has helped many impoverished students to continue education. At the recent Tzu Chi Nishu Scholarship Award ceremony at Kuala Lumpur Jingsi Hall, about 100 students have received the scholarship. Not only is it a symbol of academic achievement, but also motivates them to continue their studies.
The 2018 Tzu Chi Nishu Scholarship Award ceremony was held at Kuala Lumpur Jingsi Hall. Almost 100 students have received the award. For the scholarship recipients, this award is a symbol of scholastic achievements. The program aims to help underprivileged students pursue education.
We all need to cherish the opportunity of receiving an education. We need to become a filial person, and we must keep studying hard.
Penerima anugerah yang pertama adalah adik Tanusha.
Every night I would really cry. After I get the Tzu Chi's volunteers help, my cry become very decreasing. Maybe I will save this money in my bank, and then I will use this money for my education.
The scholarship provides hope for students from impoverished families. In the future, students also want to help others in need.
My teachers taught me everything in class, not only knowledge, but also their experiences as well. We will always have discussion after class. As the teachers always encouraged me, it made me want to just be like them in the future.
Belajar dengan lebih bersungguh-sungguh, lebih gigih dan lebih kuat, ya.
During the ceremony, the students also brought their bamboo coin banks to help those in greater need. With a grateful heart, the students are ready to embrace a brighter future.
Beijing Tzu Chi volunteers visited a scholarship recipient Kang Yu, who has to take care of her mother that suffers from terminal stage cancer. Volunteers also brought a doctor to conduct a medical home visit, hoping to relieve her mother's pain and improve her condition.
As soon as Kang Yu saw Tzu Chi volunteers, she embraced them passionately. She brought volunteers into the house, and the doctor gave immediate medical assistance to her mother, who was ill.
For patients like this, what medicine can do is limited. It's better to provide her more companionship and love so that we can improve her life quality and buy her a little more time.
Dr. Yang said that because Kang Yu's mother is a terminal stage ovarian cancer patient and her condition is not optimistic, 16-year-old Kang Yu has to quit school to take care of her mother and brother.
My mother is not well, so I learned cooking from her so that I can cook for her.
In addition to caring for the family, volunteers also brought some tools for physical therapy to relieve her mother's pain.
一般他们都是排出来黑沙是非常好的，就怕你不排不出来。正常的人一般是没有这么黑的。
Kang Yu watched and learned how volunteers treat her mother. Volunteers encouraged her to keep her confidence and take good care of her mother.
I will take good care of my mother so that she can recover soon.
Even though our family is poor, we have many people helping us.
好的，好的，好的，谢谢你们这么关心，这么老远来看我，真是太感谢你们了。绿色的呢，就是代表健康。
Volunteers hope that their care could help to improve Kang Yu's mother's condition, as well as to provide a shoulder for Kang Yu to rely on.
In Liaoning, China, a Tzu Chi care recipient suffers from diabetes and poor vision. Although he underwent 2 eye surgeries, he still cannot see things clearly. As he was trapped inside darkness, another care recipient has come to encourage him by sharing her own experiences.
Volunteer Liu Jing lost her eyesight due to diabetes. As volunteers carefully assist her to climb up the stairs, she finally gets to meet care recipient Sun Liang to send love and encouragement for him.
Since he was not feeling well, he has been on a fluid diet. Also, he has been vomiting for the past 2 days. The symptoms were like flu.
When Sun Liang was 4 years old, he was diagnosed with diabetes. 8 years ago, he had muscular dystrophy in his lower limb and eventually became unable to walk. Liu Jing sat by him and his mother as she talked about her stories, hoping to encourage the family.
We are both unlucky and have a rough life. However, you are more fortunate than me because your parents are great and healthy. Both of my parents are blind. When I was 1 year old, my father had mental illnesses. Although life is unfair to us, but it's not the worst yet. We are actually very lucky. Do you know there are lots of people who suffer from pain in this world, and they don't have the chance to meet Tzu Chi. I've seen how many people become impoverished after falling ill. Then I saw how they suffer, and I know it's hard for them to overcome the pain. I thought to myself, if I have the ability, I want to help these people. If I am able to walk outside or move around, I need to spread the great love to the world. I believe when sorrow's at an end, then comes joy.
The Tzu Chi Philippines chapter held a camp for Tzu Chis in Ormoc. A total of 133 Tzu Chis participated in the camp. Through various activities, they learned to reflect upon themselves and be filial to their parents.
It's the 19th Tzu Chi Youth Still Thoughts Life Camp in the Philippines. For the first time, it was held in Ormoc.
After Typhoon Haiyan swept across the country, we had continued the relief aid to the survivors. More people have joined the ranks of volunteers along the way. In fact, many young people came to participate in our activities. They call themselves the Ormoc Youth, but actually they are helping us to promote Tzu Chi's 4 missions. Therefore, we wanted to set up this camp to guide them into the proper development under Tzu Chi.
Among the 133 participants, 93 youth from Ormoc and 40 youth from Kanaga joined the 2-day camp. During these times, they have learned the proper way of eating and the concept of teamwork. The youth also acknowledge the importance of filial piety.
I just realized that my mom works very hard to support my family, to let me go to school.
Gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa kanila dahil kahit na pasaway ako.
I am very grateful to my parents. Although I don't listen to them sometimes, but they still care about me and love me no matter what happens.
Kanila, hindi pa rin sila nagsawa alagaan ako at mahalin.
As the tears of gratitude roll down on their faces, it's one of the steps that many Tzu Chi have faced. In this camp, 8 Tzu Chi from Manila came to assist, and through activities and lessons, their minds were purified once again.
Tzu Chi volunteers in Indonesia held a prayer ceremony at the Tzu Chi office in Karaman. Many community residents seized the occasion to pray for a world free of disasters. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.